Man, what it do, y'all? What's up? It's Leave No Witness, and I'm back with another video. This time I want to show you something. I enhanced this video right here, and after I enhanced it and I watched it, I just couldn't believe what I was looking at. There's so much that's going on in this part of the video. I'm going to show you what it looks like just, after I enhanced it. As you can see, it's playing right now, and I want you to also see it's nine. This is on the ninth at 5:30, almost 5:30 p.m. And I want you to see who just comes walking by herself. Not the first person, but the second one. Not this one, but watch the next person that we see walking by at 5:30 p.m. on the ninth. Why are they still here? I don't know. And they're not. She's not the only one. There's a bunch of them, but we're only going to focus on this one. This is one of the ones that I did enhance. What I really wanted to point out though is that we can't see Here Comes Shemaya, and I'm sure that there was somebody with her. But as you can see, we can't see nothing that's going on. We just see stuff lighting up. Looks like maybe it could be from cell phones, from watches, from anything, from shiny possibly. Who knows? Any light. You see all kinds of things lit up. I believe this could be a cell phone. Um, but I just wanted y'all to see how it looks. And also, why is Shemaya here at 5:30? I don't know. She's not the only one. All right, so because here comes another one. You seen who that was, right? Y'all know who that is, right? That's the one that they. I think it's transvestite. I don't know. I call her the one that got beat up by Kenneka and Ty's live because I believe that's what happened. And people say it's a guy. Some say it's a girl. I really don't know. I can't tell. It's the way it looks or they look. I'm sorry. I don't know the correct pronouns. I really don't know about that stuff. So I just say they, I guess, or trans. Trans or whatever. But they're about to come by again. I think. I thought must not went back far enough, but um, but yeah, why did Shemaya come walking by? I'm gonna go back to, but why did Shemaya come walking by? And the transvestite. Why is the transvestite here at 5:30 p.m.? I think it was around here somewhere. It was shortly after Shemaya walked by. It wasn't very long after that. But what I end up doing to this is I end up flipping it. Um, and I brighten it up. Okay, yeah. So at 5:30 p.m., the transvestite. I showed y'all my last video of her or they at the lobby, and it was around 3:30 a.m. on the ninth. So she was here at 3:30 a.m. on the ninth, and here she is at 5:30 p.m. on the ninth. Why is this person here all day long as well? And why is she walking around with Shemaya and everybody that Kenneka hung out with? And I don't trust this person as far as I would be able to throw them, which I probably could throw them pretty far, but I still wouldn't trust them. Alright, so we watched the whole video. I just wanted to come back to this to show y'all that that is who that is. That's that white person that was in Ty Roland's live and looked like she got her ass whooped by Kenneka in that live. Alright, so now let's go to the video that after I enhanced it. As you can see, now the date and time is over here. It's a little cockeyed. Sorry about that, but hey, you know, Cockeyed, cockeyed. That's what we're gonna look at right now. And what I was able to see was way different than what I was able to see when I was looking at it the other way. So let's just go ahead and hit play on this one. Like, you start off just seeing stuff, right from the jump. Underneath these chairs, right? There is something that goes on. I know people are going to see different things. People are going to get mad at me because I should have stopped it. This spot or that spot, I get that a lot. People saying, I wish I could be right next to you so I could tell you, hey, stop right there so I could show you you missed it. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't see every single thing. Uh, I see a lot, though. I do see a lot that goes on, but I can't see every single thing. And, some say I'm just a click and zoom person. Okay, you can say that. I do. I click, I zoom. But I also get the footage. This was all blur. This was all nothing but blur. We couldn't see nothing in this at all. This over here, you're also going to see some crazy shit. So that click zoom shit, save that shit for whatever because I'm on a different level than that. Okay. I'm gonna give you my opinion right now. This right here to me is a bed. I don't care what it is. It's a bed, and at one point it's like there's somebody sitting there, and I believe this as well could be a bed back here. There's people that's back here. You see somebody standing right here. There's like two people right here, or one right here. At least one person right there. Maybe another one right here. There's somebody over here. You got one right here. You got probably one, two, or three right there. You got one that's just sitting here, but looks like they got the hands up under their chin and their hair all nice and done, but their eyes are shut. Uh, Looks like they're leaning on something. Looks like damn near a ping pong game. If you look at it, it looks like a ping pong game. As a matter of fact, if somebody was standing right here, it looked like a ping pong game with somebody's fucking head on it. I don't know. That would be some Crown Plaza twisted ass shit. Have a ping pong game with a real life fucking head on it. That might get me flagged, but hey, it is what it is. I see a guy down here that looked like Scott Storch with some black glasses on. Tell me about that. Who is this? With a real rat face motherfucker. Y'all remember I'm gonna get you, sucker? Y'all remember that movie? I don't know if y'all watched it. I'm gonna get you, sucker. And his toe swelled up. He's in like it was so long ago. He's in like a gunfight, and I think he got shot in the toe or something. And it swelled up. And he's like, "Oh, my bunion!" And his toe swelled. That shit was funny. I just had to bring that up. I don't know. It is what it is. Clicking and zooming. Clicking and zooming. Look at here. Who's this supposed to be? Alright, I'm gonna hit play. Remember we were seeing faces over here before on the other ones I showed you? Because I had showed y'all other ones as well. And we was able to see like faces right here and shit. Will pop up. Like I said, there's something that goes down. Let me pause. Click, pause, play. Click, yeah. Y'all gotta add the play and pause in there too because I do that too. But it looks like somebody's leaning over right here. Again, I'm going to say somebody is sitting on a bed right here. There's something going on over here. And it looks to me like there's somebody back here, or these are doors that are open. There's somebody that's back here as well. You'll see. Look, right here. Right here's somebody. They're hidden. It's like, where's Waldo? This almost looks like half of something. It's like the more you look, the more you find. It's like an everlasting gobstopper. The more you look at it, the more you see. Except for, the gobstopper had a different saying. I wasn't going to say that because that would have sounded gay, but whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, watch. This is just nuts. I haven't zoomed out because I want to, like right here. This is an example of what I was talking about when we would see faces. Who, who is this person, right? Like, who are you, guy? Like, are you from a different part? And I know. Look right here. Look. Chinese, maybe. But, like I said, shit going on down here. They got gold teeth. No, that's just their upper lip. Alright. Hold on, I never even really looked back this way. Who knows what's going on back over in this part? Like I said, you gotta look at it in parts. Like certain parts. Yeah, because you can't really focus on every single thing or you be here going back and forth like I'm doing right now. So, I guess what I want to do is just kind of focus right here because this is the part they tried the hardest to blur out. And this was the hardest part for me to get through or get by, to where we could see things that are going on. There's a person right there. Yeah, that still believes somebody. This also could be like a hospital bed. Looks like somebody running right here. Look. This person's still over there. Looks like somebody leaned over, don't it? Hold on, is there somebody underneath them? I don't want to. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Is this a guy that's got somebody? This could be a bed. I think this is a bed. This looks like there's people on the side of it though, but there's something here. It might not be a bed. There's somebody leaning over, either digging into something or that's their arm on the bed, and there could be somebody underneath this person. This looks like it could be somebody with dreads. Long dreads, but they're kind of balding out. You know what I mean? They don't, they got bald head, but they got dreads, kind of. You know what I mean? You know that hairstyle I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. All right. Like I said, this one looks like there's hippity hop and skipping all through the damn place. I don't know what they're doing, but again, there's people back here, and this person that is. Damn, I just seen. Hold on, I gotta go back because I seen Chinese people, and when I seen them, I gotta point them out. I seen them. It's on this person. I could have sworn right there. See the eye right there? That looks like it. I don't know. Could be wrong. They just go like this. And then it like changes, kind of like skips or something like that. Then it changes to something different. And now look. Now tell me this ain't somebody right here. Who is this? Looks like they got their leg all up, like they're enjoying, like that's their foot, their leg. They're just sitting there, looking like they're on their phone. There's something going on back here that they're probably recording it, I'm guessing. Kind of, I really don't want to, I can't really say what I really want to say because they will get flagged. But it's really sad. I don't know. This footage, I hate looking at it, but at the same time, I believe people need to see this. If you can't see it, I'm sure somebody will put stuff in the comments. They always do what they see. And like I said, I believe this person is recording somebody doing something to somebody. Is what I'm gonna say. At this point in time, things will change. Look, that looks like the person had that big jacket on right there. Almost looks like Monifa, but then it changed. You got, looks like somebody right here as well. Hold on, pause. Alright, so when I flipped it, like I said, this is flipped. You can see the timestamps over here. When I flipped it, I was able to see a lot of things I wasn't able to see before. Look, there's people way the back here, y'all. Way back here, there's people. Doors are open. There's all kinds. This is not the visibility bar or the restaurant or whatever you want to call it. It's not it. It's just not. They used that and covered up whatever it is they had going on, and they tried to put it over top of it and then blur it out. But you look at it long enough, like I have, and been doing it as long as I have, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? And then there goes the one girl, remember? And then Shemaya. Shemaya's gonna walk by. I'm telling you, there's something that goes way off in the back there, back here too. Somebody right there. I know y'all seen that person. Now it almost looks like they got somebody over their shoulders or something. Yeah, I see people right here. Lady back there or whatever, something back there. See, there's stuff going on every single place you look. No matter if it's the floor, no matter what. But this, they really tried to blur out. But we could still see through it. We put that witness vision on it. You could see right through it. Well, most of it anyway. What happened? Okay. Look, there's that person that was running. Looks like they might be talking to them. Look, somebody right there. You got another face over here. Like I said, look at this person. And then it changes. There's even something on this sign, probably. Look at this person right here with glasses or something on. See him? She's got black glasses on. Like, I wear my sunglasses when I'm doing crimes in Crown Plaza at night. That's what it looked like to me. Now it looks like somebody here. I'm telling you, if you can see it, you can see it. I know it's hard to see it, but they're doing some things that definitely are not appropriate. Which we all know that. Look, there's somebody right here now. Looks like somebody they just try to blur out this part. Could be a distraction. Look, this person now looks like they got a mask on their face, don't it? Hold on, pause. Somebody right here. Where'd that son of a bitch go? But there's somebody right here, see him? Almost looks like they could be at like the bar area too. Like there's a bunch of people sitting at the bar or maybe the pool. I don't know. I wouldn't say pool. Well, it could be a pool, but I don't know. People walking around the pool, but then it changes. And look at this person. Who is this? That looks like the person that had the glasses on. It don't look like somebody with a white suit on or something. Who is this person? That's I want to know. Who is that? He just comes in with a robe on? Now tell me this ain't some sacrificial stuff now. This guy's walking in with like some type of white robe, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they try to cover up all their nastiness. But we're gonna uncover this shit. My bad, I had to put my... I know, I need to quit smoking cigarettes. But I'm old school. I don't vape. But again, don't it look like this man got on a robe Looks like could be somebody, or there's somebody behind them that got that thing, something to him. Looks like this is the guy with the white robe on, or whatever shirt you want to call this arm, and then either I don't see how his other arm would turn color. Looks like somebody's behind him, like the person that we just saw with the glasses is behind the person, but has their arm around him. I'm not sure. I'm really not. I'm just giving my opinion. And yeah. So, but I do know for a fact that there's somebody right here. And looks like somebody sitting right here, possibly. I'm going to say there is. But there's somebody right here. And then, of course, it's going to change. And it changes into whoever that is. But I'm telling you, there's somebody here standing. There's so many people hidden, y'all. There's people hidden everywhere. Look, I told you there was somebody over here. Yeah, snake is what it is. Look, what is this? Y'all see that? Who's this? What is that? Like, I know it's almost Halloween, but still. And this was in September. So I'm sure that there were stores that had a lot of that were open for to get Halloween masks. Who knows what these people had on their face? But that's somebody coming right there. And then it changes. Whoa. And then you get this. What is this? Like he talking on the phone or something, right? This person look like they could be talking on the phone or... Somebody right here, that's somebody's legs right there, it looks like. Oh, and then it changes. I wonder what we're going to see next. I guess this person here. Like I said, there's somebody sitting right there. Y'all seen them? I know you did. Another person here. I believe the sign's even been tampered with. This shit is so fugazi, y'all. I'm sorry. It's fugazi. The whole thing. It's so fake, y'all. I'm telling you. The whole thing. They covered up everything. Why would you even put this out? Knowing somebody like me will come along a couple years later, yeah, down the road, I am doing it, looking in at a different case, but it's very topical, and there's a lot of people that feel strongly about the situation, and there's people that are laughing about the situation. But I believe the whole thing's a cover up and a big conspiracy, and you know, that's all I'm gonna say about it. The more that I look into that case, which I can't really say because uh, it's just too new right now, and you know, too soon type of thing, but it just doesn't add up. And it's a whole different case. Some of y'all probably know what I'm talking about. It just happened not that long ago, and it was in Utah, and that's all I'm going to say. And that it just does not add up. Look, somebody right here standing, y'all. Like I said, somebody still sitting on his bed. There's people walking in and out, almost like it's in a room. Look, there's some big person right here standing. And then it changes. Look how this table looks. Look how underneath the chairs look. What's going on down here? This is another area that really needs to be focused on is down underneath these chairs, because what is this? Look at this. Does this not look like some steel trap door or some shit? What is that? Look how this floor looks. And remember what the white lady had on. I don't know if y'all just seen the person that was right there, but remember what that white lady that I showed y'all? Remember what she had on now. She was dressed just like Irene. And then there goes, them, they, I don't know the correct pronoun, sorry. Again, there's somebody here. A face will probably pop up there. Like I said, I had to flip this just to be able to get this angle of it. And when I did it, it was like I could see things differently. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But they're definitely doing stuff back in the back. Almost like it's two scenes right here. It almost looks like it's split right there. Like this is one part of something, I don't know. And then this side is part of something. It's hard. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Look, that look like the damn freezer, don't it? Don't that look like a freezer? Is this where the freezer is? Look at how it looks. This is how, when you walk into where the freezer is at, you know how when you walk in and they got the, around the top of it? Tell me this don't look like it could be to the freezer. Is that the freezer? It's something. It's not the visibility bar or the restaurant. It's definitely something going on back here. Like I said, a lot of this has to just be focused on like one part of it to be able to actually see what is really going on. And I try to do that, but I always get sidetracked because I'll see some crazy shit. Like right here. I'm telling you, there's something going on right here. But that looks like where the freezer is. This looks like somebody right here. This is crazy, y'all. Look, there's somebody in there, y'all. Look, there's their hand. Oh my God, y'all. This is crazy. This almost, it could be the end of that laundry hall. Cause at the end of the laundry hallway, if you looked at it, at the end you can't really see what's at the end of it. Look, somebody's standing right here. But I don't know. This could be their hospital. Like I said, this is Crown Plaza. This could be anything. And then it's almost over this part of the video. But look, look, that's somebody's foot right there. Somebody's leg right there. What's going on right here, man? It's all weird to me and mind-boggling on how they could just think they would get away with shit like this, and they're still doing it. That's the problem. Pause. They're still doing it. That's what I don't like. Is that Crown Plaza? You need to be shut down, bruh. For real, y'all need to be shut down for putting this out, for one, and lying, talking about you can't edit an exe file, which I've proven that. If you don't, you can go back and look at the video. I proved that you can edit an exe file. So MTV lied to us about that, and everybody else, and they fell for it. Everybody fell for it. As soon as MTV came out and said that, everybody was like, "Oh, everybody that said that the footage was edited, there goes your theory." Bullshit. It just showed you how you could do it. And they did it. Look, somebody just walked right up out that motherfucker from wherever this is. And there's this somebody in there. Somebody right there. And these like white people and stuff that I be seeing. You know what I mean? This ain't the typical people. And then that's the end of the video. And then like I said, this is what we've been looking at. It's been sideways and flipped. So, again, this is what the original looked like, which way different than what we just looked at. This is what we looked at. And again, this back here, the video started over again. So, but I do hope that y'all did see something new, because a lot of people don't believe that this footage is edited. And I'm here to tell you that it is. It most definitely is edited. No doubt about it. 100%. Now, we just got to figure out what the hell. Oh, see, look at this person's face. What the hell they were hiding. And that's what we're going to find out. I also have another video I'm going to drop about the lobby. I put one out yesterday. If you ain't looked at it, check it out. You'll see the they, them person was here at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And here it is at 5:30 p.m. And that's another thing. At 5:30 p.m., why is Shemaya? Why is they, them there at 5:30 p.m. on the 9th? Why, and when you were there all night? And then I see y'all there also on the 10th. Yeah, how many days were all these people there? I've seen them there on the 8th all the way to the 10th. They were there for at least 3 days in the same stinking ass clothes, or the times on this footage has been tampered with. I'm going to go with they were tampered with the footage. This is Leave No Witness. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. I appreciate it. And until next time, I'm out, y'all. Peace.